Alright, how are we folks? Welcome to Interactive Studios, where we showcase the latest and greatest games. I'm your host DJ Beavis, and today we are bringing you something special. We are showcasing F1 2019, which is available right now from your favorite retailers, so please do check your favorite retailers for F1 2019. You can also go to our About page. We have a few of our favorite retailers as well too, so definitely check it out there. Now, F1 2019 brings you the 2019 season, but also enhanced graphics, but also an improved night mode as well too in the game, which is pretty awesome. Now, if you do get the F1 Legendary Edition, you get to race as Ayrton Senna in his McLaren MP4, and then also Alain Prost as well too in his Ferrari F1, so which is pretty cool. DJ Senna. What's going on, Asher? How are you? This game looks absolutely amazing. So the infidelity, the fidelity of the graphics have been improved quite a fair bit, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting into this morning. So which is really good. All right, so let's load it up. Let's have a look. Oh, controls on. Come on. Here we go. Alright, now, the good thing about F1 2019 as well is that it includes esports integration, which is really cool. Hey, Koi Window, how are you, buddy? How are you? Nice. That's always good. Alright, so I'm just going to adjust the gamma here. Please enter your driver information. These details will be used in your career and throughout F1 2019. Okay. Alright, let's choose our avatar. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Wow, okay, so the faces are pretty well done on this, actually. Actually really cool. Yeah, Koi Window, yeah, we usually broadcast the previous content, and then we go live from 9 a.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. I should say. 10 a.m. So many choices. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we'll be Australian. No worries, Koi Window. Name entry denied. What? Why is my name being denied? G'day, Darren. What's going on, buddy? This game looks amazing. It's a 3 initials. Yeah, it's easy. DJB. Okay, audio name. Let's have a look.
Baker. Baxter.
Baxter.
Bird. The captain.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too good.
Day.
That's crazy.
The engineer. Gardner.
Gardner.
Hawk. Herbert.
Oh, I love how he says it.
Iceman.
Oh, too good.
Joker. McBride. Mackinnon.
This is pretty cool. It's very well detailed.
Simpson. The Professor. The Scientist.
So many things to choose from. Alright, let's go with... driver number. What number? Oh. There we go. Confirmed our profile. Too funny, Koi Window. Too funny. Now, another thing they introduced into 2019, F1 2019 as well, is F2. So F2's been added to the game as well, which is really awesome. So this is your mail inbox. Read mail contain rewards from reward mails from multiplayer and F1 esports events. Nice. Hey Mississippi, how are you, buddy? I'm good, man. I'm good, buddy. This is amazing. I'm loving this. This is awesome. Alright, so controller. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. That's insane. Okay, so there's your calibrations. So there you go. So you can change your steering, your brake dead zone, your vibration. So if you've got like a let's increase the force feedback strength. So if you've got a steering wheel, you definitely have a lot of fun with this, which would be awesome. Alright. So there's custom control scheme. There you go. Alright. That is pretty awesome. Turn the music down a little bit because we don't need that. Enable subtitles, full range, dynamic, ready output, upshift tone. Alright, so we got that one. Wow, there's a lot of settings. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Man, there's a lot to this. Alright. So, weekly events, F1 2019 news. This is awesome. Okay, so you got weekly events, and then you've got your leagues, your ranked, unranked, and then your F1 game. So you got your esports. So this is what I was talking about before. You can visit the esports, F1 esports, and then you can also qualify as well too, like questions answered and stuff like that. So, which is pretty cool. You can watch races as well. Some really cool stuff with this F1 2019 multiplayer. So you got your multiplayer cars. Oh wow, so you can buy different skins. That is cool. Wow, look at that. You can actually get different liveries. That is pretty cool. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, no way. So you can get different helmets. Wow, look at all the helmets. Look at the premium helmets. Center Classic. Let's put that on. That's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Alright, so we've got our suit. Classic green. Classic blue. Wow, there's so much to this. Center Classic here, put that on. Gloves. Frost. Oh, okay, Mississippi. Well, that's good to hear, buddy. At least it got sorted for you, man. This is your super license. It's your record of time in the game. Much of it is visible to other players you meet online. That is cool. These are your key super license ratings. Skill rating is a measure of your ability to win races. Safety rating is a reflection of your on-track behavior. Can result in penalties if it drops too low. Attendance rating is a measure of how reliable you are in terms of league attendance. Oh, that is awesome. That is pretty cool. There you go. So attendance rating A, level 1. Safety rating is nothing there yet. Oh, nice. Haven't won any trophies yet. That is cool. What are the badges? Oh, okay. Figure 8. Oh, so you can have different badges. This is really cool. I like this. I'll put that one. Alright, so there's your showroom. So you can have a look at the different cars. Look at that. That is heaps cool. So you can look at the different F1 cars. You can zoom in. Not only that, you can also look at classics and then also your 2018 cars as well too. Look at that, 1972, 1976. And you can turn around, like you can literally just look at them. You can get more info as well too. So you can get a bit of info about the cars. 1979 McLaren MP4. Wow. So this is the car that Senna used to drive. It's crazy. There you go, look at that. It's crazy, look at it. No, it's not. It's not Mississippi. 2018 is, but 2019's only available to purchase. You can check your favorite retailers for F1 2019, and it's absolutely amazing as you can see so far. I'm really liking this, which is cool. And then we've got our theater as well too. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's start our career. This should be interesting. It should be very interesting.
In F1 2019, you'll be invited
if I smash,
to start
please
your
don't
career by
judge.
selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams as you embark upon your career in Formula One and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
Look how awesome that looks though. Alright. This is where you get to choose your team. Choose which team you wish to drive for during a bridge feeder series introduction. All F2 cars are identical in terms of performance and your choice will not negatively impact your entry to F1. Okay, so you've got Milan, Italy, Banbury, UK. Renner Rosen, Prague, Spain, Netherlands, UK, France. So we've got 2 French teams. We've got 2 Italians. I'm going to go with the Italian team. Select the driving academy. Mercedes Driver Academy, Ferrari Driver Academy, Red Bull Driver Academy, Renault, McLaren. Ferrari or Mercedes, you reckon? Oh, Mercedes would be pretty good, I reckon. So would F1. Ferrari, sorry, I should say Ferrari. Hard choice. Which one do you reckon, guys? Mercedes or F1? Red Bull's there too. Hard choice. Yeah, go with Ferrari. Alright, so there we go. So, we got practice, qualifying, race. So, full practice. Renault. So 5 laps. Vehicle damage. Oh, should I go with full simulation? Full vehicle damage. Oh, that'd be awesome. I need to go with simulation. That should be good. Alright, let's go. You normally do. There's 21 circuits in 2019 as well. So 21 circuits, which is pretty awesome.
Kramer's new driver really commanding the race here. Devon Butler still ruthlessly giving chase. These two have been really scrapping it out for the early wins in the championship. And something's wrong. Butler sees his chance. Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
Looks like an issue with the turbo. You've lost some speed at the top end, but you're very close to the finish. You can still compete and get some points here. Don't give up. Just do the best you can. We're all behind you.
There we go.
Peter's approaching and wants to get past. Repeat, Lucas wants to pass you. That's great. Lucas can push on now. Lucas wants me to pass on his thanks. I know it's frustrating, but you made the right call for the team. Now we're all with you. Just bring it home as best you can. Our gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
Controller. No wheel. It'd be interesting with the wheel though. This is amazing though. Like, look how good it looks. The sound is awesome as well. Yeah, it's an F2 car DJ thing. So you start off in F2, in career mode, and then you go into F1. It's pretty cool. Really, really cool. So you start off on F2.
To the car behind is 1.8 seconds.
This is awesome. This is amazing. The force feedback's incredible.
This is your final lap of the race. Thanks, DJ. Forgot about DRS. Oh. Good job, nice overtake.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Ah. The yellow flag. Ah, no.
Well done,
Is
good
it?
finish.
Okay.
You stepped up and achieved what we
Sweet.
asked. Good job.
Oh, good to having me. Oh, it's
Here's
too
our
funny.
winner, pulling their
Thanks,
trailer
Darren.
into Parc Fermé then. What a fantastic race.
How awesome does this look, though?
Davide,
So
what do you
good.
think made the difference here?
I think what won them the race was their ability to adapt. At every point, they delivered what was needed. They were calm and steady when they needed to be, but they were ruthless and aggressive when it was demanded of them. There wasn't anything out there that they weren't prepared to handle. Let's see if they can keep it up this season.
Ah, nice.
It looks like it's time for the victory ceremony once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way out for the celebrations. You can see it on their faces. It's another marvellous team win for Prema today.
Awesome is that? I was almost up on that podium.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Challenge. The lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Yeah,
Well, after
so
a
good.
drive like that, it's got to
Really
be
good.
Alessio Lorandi.
It didn't, Darren. It didn't. I thought I was on the ride on.
There you are.
Now,
That
here we
was an
go.
exciting race.
Get an
It
interview.
definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview. Okay, we're all set over here. Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready? An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective. So you and Lucas are new to the team. How are you settling in?
Team are doing a fantastic job. Helps that Lucas Webber is an exceptional driver. I don't need to settle in. I'm a professional. I do my job, and the rest of the team does theirs. I'll settle in. I'm settling well. I'm sure that as the season goes on, we'll find our rhythm.
Okay, so how did you
Sportsmanship
feel about
increase,
being
nice.
ordered to give up the position to Lucas?
It is what it is. The team thought Lucas Webber was faster, so they made the call. It was the right decision. We're a team. Any order for the benefit of the team. Lucas Webber was obviously faster than me, so there was no reason to hold him up. There you go.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Sweet. It's pretty cool. Graphics on it are really nice though. Really
Hey,
well done.
look, I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the leap to F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it all for the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
Watch this
Yeah.
space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out. You believe what you want, Devon, but it's still early days.
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover. You really think if the situation was reversed, he'd do the same for you? You want to start looking out for yourself. No one else will.
Wow. Pretty interesting. What an awesome story. So good. The sixth event was a low point for DJ Beavis with an aggressive move from Devin Baker. Whoa. This is really cool.
Look at them go! Devin Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past.
Whoa. That was close.
And there's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage.
Oh no.
Not sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
There we go.
Don't give up. You're still in this race.
Right, here we go. Let's go. Five laps to make up the spots. No.
Okay, the stewards have awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch him. You can still beat him.
No pressure. No pressure.
Devon is coming in for a stop.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
In 6th place, is he? Yay! Nice. Nice. Corner cutting, man. I've got to stop doing that. This is really cool. Such a beautiful game. Mechanics on it are really smooth as well. The driving is very, very smooth.
Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
2018. It's very improved. Oh. Oh.
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
Corner cutting. Stop doing it. Stop corner cutting. Stop corner cutting. Do that. Right.
Butler ahead.
He's just ahead of me. Just gotta get in front of him. Devon ahead. Nice. Devon's ahead. Oh, he's fighting for that 5th spot.
Devon's currently in P5.
Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, that was awesome. That worked out really well. There we go. I'm just going to keep this position. Just going to keep this position.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Nice. 5th spot. Okay. See if we can get catch up to the other 2 cars. And one more lap after this, I think. Come on, let's catch up to the other cars.
Devon behind.
Don't worry about Devon. Got the car in front. Got the car in front. Whoa, that was close. That was very close.
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
Oh, wow. Nice. Here we go. Here we go, folks.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the
Gotta
race.
At least get 3rd or 2nd. 3rd or 2nd. 3rd or 2nd. Just get a podium. Get up on that podium. You know what about first? I just prefer to be up on the podium.
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
Nice. Oh. Takes 2 positions. Oh, nice. 2nd place. Checkered flag, 2nd place. Woo! Yes!
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Nice. That was awesome.
Carlin have pulled off a sublime performance to
Thanks,
secure
Mississippi.
the top step of the podium today. So, Davide, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster, I think. There will be a lot of cheering for today's winner. Frankly, I'm amazed that Devon Butler only received a penalty for that collision earlier. But watching the rival he knocked out actually come back and beat him, that made this whole race worthwhile for me.
As we can see, it's time for the podium. And
I'm pretty sure you can change your name. You should be able to change your name. So it's DJ Beavis Racer, that's my surname.
Great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
pretty crazy. Yeah. It's pretty fun. Finished second, which was awesome. That was a good race.
And now let's take a look at the driver's stats.
See,
the
that's
gap
my
at the
name,
top of the
DJ
championship
Beavis
has been
Racer.
cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. And now Davide Vals.
You can change your name. You can change anything. Change all your features and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's really well done.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Well, that was a great recovery today. Did you think it was all over when you had the collision with Devon?
Yay, sportsmanship increased.
So did you ever think you'd get the place back from Devon? I've seen that you and Lucas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
Yay.
Appreciate your time.
I love the interaction with the reporter. That's cool.
Ah, I was looking for you. Well, what can I say? I guess there's no other way to put this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ever giving you the common respect that already...
You're polite for an F1 driver.
That was the dirtiest driving I've ever seen. Ridiculous. Exactly. I'm taking my line.
It's just me in real life, Darren.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking. And then I'm penalised for the break.
You're unbelievable. You deserve every second.
It's
of that
me,
time.
not
Maybe
team.
more. I mean, aside from trashing the car, did you ever stop to think that maybe someone could get hurt?
Yeah. Me.
Fine.
It's all about the
Winning
team,
at
mate.
any cost is
Can't
your
win without the
strategy,
team.
not ours. You better watch yourself.
Whatever.
Don't let him get in your head. He knows you're a better driver. So, on the track, stay away from him. He will try to force you into contact. That's how he wins, yeah? Let's get ready for the press briefing.
It's pretty cool. I like the story integration. It's really cool.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. So the Yas Island circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS
It's really good,
zones
Mississippi.
in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. 2 drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these 2 drivers cross the line first will be crowned the champion. I can't wait.
Wow. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be crazy.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season.
You can
All you have
choose
to do is finish in the
any of
points
the
ahead
5
of Devon,
car presets
and the next time we
for
see each
how
other,
long.
you'll be the F2 World Champion.
You can
No
also
pressure
click on
there.
the
Good
setup
luck.
to customize any of these presets in detail by adjusting the sliders. So you can choose any of the 5 car presets. Okay. Interesting. Ah, so your maximum downforce, increase top speed, maximum top speed. Ooh. I'll just go with balanced. Let's go with balanced. Here we go.
Devon is in P3.
Oh, that was close. It's 5 laps. Oh no, it's crowded. Crowded out there.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
No, it's not, because I left the front of my car bit.
You're 5 places behind Devon. 5 places separate you.
Oh. Keep smashing my car.
You're 4 places down on Devon.
Oh, no, no. Oh. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Oh, that was very lucky. It's going too fast. He's going in third. Corner cutting. No. Wasn't trying to corner cut.
Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Yes, he is. Come on. Don't catch me.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
Oh, it's tricky. It's a tricky corner.
places up on you.
Yes, I know this. He keeps saying that. Keep braking too much. Slow down.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
No. I'll show you.
Is a couple of places up on you.
Behind me is just basically this. That's all that's there. That's all you'll see. That's the full race screen.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
I know this, you keep saying it.
You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good
How
job.
cool is that? Looks amazing.
There were
Really
questions
nice.
at the start of the season as to whether they could really go all the way, but there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been, and here they are, the new Formula 2 World Drivers' Champion. And Russian Time have pulled off a great victory here today. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rivalry, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Deva's performance today has secured the championship, and he has every right to be proud of that. I'm just happy I was here to watch it.
So you increase your battery output with those menus, I'm pretty sure, unless it's only F1, not F2. I'll have a look. I'll have a look, DJ Finn. I'll have a look, buddy. So, Knight, what's going on, buddy? What's happening?
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
It's a difficult call, but I'm going to give it to the Prema driver. Look at where they finished compared to where they started.
Nice.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. So that was a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
Yeah.
Well, you went into this final race with the championship in your grasp. How are you feeling about being so close but missing out? Well, we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula One. Care to comment? Appreciate your time.
It's pretty cool. Man, it's unreal.
Devin, much as it hurts, we admit that was a great drive today. Congratulations on the championship as well.
Well, I'm sure you thought you had me for a while, but I guess your luck just didn't hold out. Oh, I haven't got long. Could I have a quick word?
Sure.
Privately.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later then.
So, I'm sure you've probably already heard, but if you haven't, I'm going to be racing in the F1 Championship next year. Now, I don't know what your plans are, but let me give you some friendly advice. Don't try following me. For sure. You might get an offer from one of the smaller teams, probably someone desperate, and then you'll be stuck in P18 all season with car trouble. And you won't ever really be able to challenge me. But you stick it out here for another year, now that I'm gone, you've got a fighting chance of winning next year. And if you can manage that, I'm sure one of the larger teams would love to have you as a development driver. Oh, look out for yourself, yeah?
Man, he does not want to race you. Stay in F2? Ridiculous.
I was listening to the whole thing. Too bad for Devin, though. I'd be shocked if you don't have an F1 contract offer already. And if my deal pans out, man, his head is going to explode.
Nice. 2 months later. Look at this. Thank you, Goofy Matthew, for the follow. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Ah, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula One teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubters over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. As your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics.
Yeah, Goofy Matthew,
Let's get you a
F1
Formula One
2019.
seat.
It's amazing. Really good. So there you go. Value to the team. Attitude, preference, showmanship. This team won't settle for anything less than a race and championship victories. They'll expect their drivers to perform at the highest level. Wow, that is crazy. With the pace this team has demonstrated in recent years, drivers will be expected to win races and championships from the very start. Wow. Compete at the front. As a team that regularly competes for podiums and victories, they consider anything less than that unacceptable. They will need drivers of the highest standard to lead a championship challenge. Wow. That's crazy. This team are former champions and have been pushing forward once again in recent years. They need drivers to continue that development and can compete and complete their charge towards the front. Okay. Interesting. Lots of points. By bringing a unique philosophy to their operations, this team are known for making rapid pace through the field. They are looking for drivers to take them to the next level. Ooh, nice. Push for podiums. This team has become a leading midfield outfit and wants to continue their charge forward over the next few seasons. Interesting. Fight and win. This team are one of all-time greats. They expect to make constant progress to the front of the field and want drivers who can deliver from the first race. Wow. Toro Rosso, with the reputation of developing promising drivers and attracting technical expertise, this is the team that expects consistent points and has ambitions to be at the very front of that midfield pack. To control the midfield. Alfa Romeo. This team has a long storied history in the sport and they expect to compete well in the midfield and score strong points on a regular basis. Interesting. And then Rocket Williams Racing. This ambitious team is one of the most prestigious names in sport with rich history of success, and they expect consistent improvement and plenty of points every season. Oh, who to go with? Alfa Romeo looks promising, so I might go with them. Thanks, Goofy Matthew. Okay. Contract perks. Race bonus. Level 2. 50% resource point bonus for races. Upgrade speed level 3. Simultaneous development. And pit stop efficiency none. Expected qualifying position 18th, team order, second driver. Team gold medium. Okay. Yeah, let's go with Alfa Romeo.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.
Yay! So good. Australia. Career practice 1, nice. We're in Australia, boys. We're in Australia for the first race. It's pretty incredible.
Oh, hey, you're here. I'll catch up with you. Sorry, I'm just on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network, but let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car.
It's 2 seconds.
Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Welcome to your new team. Alfa Romeo Racing is the kind of team that other privateers aspire to be. No matter the challenges they face, this is a team that rises to the occasion and makes it out the other side. They need someone who can be consistent, resilient, and determined. And there's no doubt in my mind that you can give them those qualities.
Sorry guys, just step away from there for a second. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, so we got practice. So let's have a look at our workstation. So practice 1. So this is our career mailbox. Stay informed. So welcome to the team between yourself and Kimmy. I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. My door's always open if you need anything. Cool. Tutorials available. As I mentioned before, keeping on top of research and development is critical to improve your car's performance. You also need to actively manage the limited supply of gearbox and power unit components throughout the season. Ooh. Good morning. I've attached a reminder of the current contract terms. Make sure you achieve the objectives we've committed to here. So 10 goals, medium. Hi, can you look at the attached goal information, please? Complete 6 practice programs. Race weekends remaining 2. So you have 500 resource points. Just don't wreck the car. You break it, you own it. Alright, Grumpy. How are you? I hope you're well. It's too funny. That's too good. That's too good. Yeah, same. Same. It's very cold here. cool. So we're in Melbourne, Australia. So contract negotiations. It's kind of cool.
Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favourable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose depending on the result.
That's pretty cool. Ah. Crazy. R&D tree. Seems cool. Similar channel. Oh wow, okay. So you can actually increase. So you can increase your engine and stuff. That is cool. That's pretty cool. I like that you can look at different things. Alright. So let's go into the practice. This should be interesting.
Welcome to Melbourne and the inaugural event of the F1 2019 Championship season. The session is starting shortly.
Alright, see you, Mississippi.
Sense of anticipation in the
Thanks for
air.
stopping by.
A feeling that anything can happen this year, and if it does, well, this
Really
weekend
appreciate
could be the opening chapter to one of the most exciting F1 seasons ever. Joining me in the commentary box is, of course, Anthony Davidson. And it's great to have you back again. What can you tell us about this year's roster? There are some new faces this year, aren't there?
Absolutely, Crofty. There's been a number of interesting signings over the last few months. Where would you like to start?
Let's talk about the Iceman.
Right, well, this is definitely someone to keep an eye on. Well, they've been signed up likely in no small part due to the way they carried themselves in the Formula 2 Championship. They have a great track record of putting the team first. At one of the races, they even gave up their own position when their car had a technical issue, so that their teammate, Lucas Weber, who also debuts here today, could get ahead. That kind of team spirit could take them a long way this season.
Those two aren't the only new faces from Formula 2 this season, are they?
No, this season will introduce fans to George Russell and Lando Norris, two very promising young British drivers. Plus, we'll meet Alexander Albon from Thailand, and finally, Devon Butler. Now, Devon was a bit of a controversial figure in Formula 2 last year. He racked up a lot of penalties over the course of the season, including one where he collided with his closest rival. It was an arsey clip. Now, certainly after the event, they were nothing but professional in terms of how they spoke about the incident with Devon, but it's hard to imagine them being as polite about it behind closed doors. I think this rival will be one to keep an eye on over the next few races, as both drivers take their first steps into the world of Formula 1.
It's going to be interesting.
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Okay. Nice.
During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete practice programs, which will help you learn the track and earn you points that can be invested in developing your car. You'll also be able to adjust your car setup over the course of these sessions to try and find those extra fractions of a second. The sporting regulations dictate that after each free practice session, you'll have to hand back 2 sets of your dry tyre allocation for the weekend. So get the most out of them while you can.
Nice. We'll go flying lap.
Lap of the session so far.
Thanks, Dismal. Thanks, buddy. Make sure you interact your sticker. Watching out for the fastest lap time here.
To remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Oh no. Oh.
We have to replace that front wing. Box now. Times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
repaired.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Objective score 365. Score 495 over. That's cool. Doing pretty well.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the
Thank you,
MFD
Unsealing Crown, for the follow. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Look at that, front tire pressures. This is really cool. So you can adjust the brakes. Power units.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit. Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 38.3.
Nice. It's pretty good.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Hamilton, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Okay. We're at 20th. It's not too bad.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula One. You must be thrilled. So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in? What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet in Formula One, or do you see something more? Appreciate your time.
Nice. You gotta be quick with your decisions. The timer goes so quick. Oh, it's unreal. It's unreal. It's a really beautiful game. It's really nice. Alright, resource points, here we go. Just some point record. Nice. 80 points so far. Nice. There you go. There you go. We're doing pretty well. Right, let's have a look at our workstation. So practice 2. No new messages. Okay, so that's pending. So we've it's kind of cool that we've added some extra bits and pieces. go. Let's do this. So we're going to do another practice session. Alright, this should be good. That's incredible.
Last lap moves you up to P2.
Nice. That's what we want to see. Good work. So well too. Oh. Oh, it's in the green. Oh, can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Yes! Yes! There you go. Coming back. It's gonna stay on top. It's gonna stay in the top. It's gonna stay in the green. Stay in the green. It'll be alright.
front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
34, nice.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh no. Ah. He's going to bits. Missed that turn. Too many mistakes now.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
There we go.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
It's kind of cool.
We have a number of programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
Team objectives 15 of 25. Set an optimal first sector time in qualifying and race practice program.
The car settings screen on your multi-function display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
It's kind of cool.
Our best lap so far is a 1:34.5.
It's pretty good. It's kind of cool.
We're 16th in the speed trap, 300.9 kilometers per hour.
Alright, let's go. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's cool, Sunny, you know? Yeah, this is really good. This is, I find the driving this is much more responsive compared to 2018. Really good.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, it's really good. It's very responsive. Something like really responsive. Really well done. Really done.
in the session.
Nice. Top 10. So that's alright. Pretty happy with that. Very happy with that. That's incredible.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Hulkenberg, Gasly, and Sebastian Vettel. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Nice. That was good. We didn't smash this time. It's pretty crazy. I like the practice. Okay, we'll skip the third one. Nice. Oh, we got 4 messages. Nice. You have to show some patience for the first part of the season, as we expect our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid. But don't worry, everyone's working hard and we have great investment in the team. As long as you do your bit, we should be able to move towards the middle of the pack over the course of the year. So yeah, conversation on high expectations for you this season. The session. So give it everything we've got. In particular, it's important to qualify ahead of Kimi. Beating your teammate is always the first measure of your performance. Weather forecast. Okay. Interesting. Turns 5 and 9. The curves are high. If you take too much, you'll spin off the track. Let's go. Qualifying. Here we go. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
We're just about ready to kick off today's qualifying here in Melbourne. It's the Australian Grand Prix. Looking at this field today, Anthony, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the hard tyres and save some of the grippier tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that. And even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be interesting. All right. Ricardo. Yeah, really interesting. It's just in front of me.
Good work.
14. Nice. Not too bad.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Vettel, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to...
Nice. See what happens here. Leading rivalry. Nice.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Let's have a look. Re-race. Hope you slept well. Do not finish. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this.
New drivers, new cars, it's a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that plays host to round 1 of a 21-race championship that takes us from here in Australia across the globe and the eventual season finale at the Yas Island Circuit in Abu Dhabi. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3.
Okay.
We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with tweaks to the regulations, a fresh-looking spread of tyre compounds, and of course some changes to the roster of car manufacturers. It's goodbye to Sauber and hello once again to the classic name of Alfa Romeo in Formula One. It's also goodbye to Force India. They've been rebranded as Racing Point. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2019 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. And it's great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 5th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the performance of Red Bull, who have switched to the Honda power unit this year. What that will mean for both their performance and reliability remains to be seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Hülkenberg, Gasly, Perez, Ricciardo and Roman Grosjean, Magnussen, Stroll, Devon Butler, Iceman, Weber, Norris, Kimi Raikkonen and Carlos Sainz. Albon and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Yeah, restart that.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other...
It's cheating.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
No. That was terrible. Yeah, it wasn't. Nah, it wasn't.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any...
Actually, hold on. Assist. I can't change the damage. I need to change the damage. That was a bad smash. I'm gonna change the damage from simulation. You just got one knock and that's it. Your car's like fully off the track.
Some minor damage.
Yes, I know.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. This is your final lap of the race. You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
It's pretty difficult, man. It gets really difficult, especially the target stage. That was disappointing. I did so well.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win.
Ferrari won.
Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Yeah. Nice. There you go.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. Sebastian Vettel is our new championship leader after a great result. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. There wasn't much between you and Lucas by the finish today. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. You had a close battle today, didn't you?
Nice.
Appreciate your time.
It's very cool. It's really good. Amazing. Thanks, Grumpy. So, rivalry breakdown. There you go. It's a leading rivalry. Penalty free, fastest lap. Finish race, finish position. Check out messages.
You're not the only driver to be handed by the press. Emails, like the one I've just sent you, will give you an insight on how your former Formula 2 rivals are handling the press. Be sure to check your emails regularly, as I'll be sure to send you any of the more, let's say, interesting press transcripts that come my way. Looks like one of your rivals is also going to an upcoming historical event. If you choose to take him on, it might help get your name out there a bit.
Okay, so before you leave here, have a look at the invitational event options on the event screen. There is no obligation to participate, but the option is there. Seeing this interview transcript, there wasn't much between you and DJ Beavis racing by the finish today, Weber. Both races are very similar in that we came from F2. Also, we're backing an incredible talented teams that has helped us maximise performance. You and Devin Butler were part in the race, however much you matched. I'd like to think we're similar in terms of racing ability, which makes the race between us extremely tense. I don't like to think we're the upper hand, however, Jordan is the dedication team making me for enjoy the show and carry on top shape of this session. Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So he's all about the fans. It's pretty funny. Not good. It's pretty funny. Alright. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to have a quick break. Oh, really? Oh, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good, Grumpy. Alright, guys, we're going to have a quick break, but we will be back. Please do check your favourite retailers for F1 2019. It is available, and it is absolutely amazing and a lot of fun. We will be right back, and please save any questions you may have until we return, and we'll be back soon. As always, thanks for watching, guys.